And while we're chilling, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I think you guys should watch this. There is a content creator. Where's he at? Here it is. This guy right here. You guys really need to check him out. His name is Top 10 Pokemon. Honestly, I would love for him to be a box sponsor one of these days. This guy is awesome. He's really, really cool. He's got a lot of like market information that he gives you guys for basically literally free. Basically, he talks about the top 10 Pokemon of all kinds of different things. Top best, top worst, top best of a certain set, top moving, the highest gains, like this one, Celebration Hidden Face to the moon right now, or if it's market manipulation. So,
if you recall, we did a video where we reviewed the craziness that has been the Gold Star Greninja and some of the insane sales we saw of that card. But this week, we'll be doing two cards. The Stained Glass Birds, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno Black Star promo, along with the Full Art Pikachu card from Celebrations in this week's rendition of
Market or Manipulation,
where we try to figure out if these cards are the new market price or if they are being deviously manipulated and nothing more. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Very quick shout out to today's awesome video sponsor. It is CantoShark.com, the alt-CantoShark.com. A link to the Canto Shark website will be in the description of this video. Please go check them out, and thank you so much for your support. All right, folks, let's check out some of the sales of the Stained Glass Birds in PSA 10. In the past week or so, we have seen sales of $495 all the way up to
just exclamation point boxed
$510 for a PSA 10 copy. Can this be true? Or is this really the new market price? Yes, and also no. Before we take a deep dive into these sales, let's take a look at the population of this card. This card currently has a PSA 10 population of 24,229 copies.
I mean, so does the Moonbreon,
which is pretty high even in today's standards, and that includes a 60.94% gem mint ratio, meaning that out of all of these promos that have been submitted to PSA, about 60% of them have gotten a PSA 10. However, the most recent sales of this card, and there have been a lot as of recently, have included a sale of $410, $402, $411, another sale for $410, another sale for $410.
Too, right?
So
but this is just a random person, right?
has been a very consistent sale price for this card. So if we look at the sale of $510 and we take a look at the bid history,
no
you will
way,
see
dude.
a
Did
very
you really,
similar pattern as we saw with the Gold Star Greninja, where you have a lot of the same bidders with the same feedback.
Wait, bro, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, okay. No, it's not the 91K. It's the 9.2K, 9.1K. He hit me with 91K. I was like, "Holy shit, bro. Let's go, dude. Very nice." Was that it was the same. You just did the same one. You did the same one, bro. I love it. Holy shit. Yo, Oogly's box chat is literally slapping right now. Hey, this dude loves this Moon Mini Hunt. This guy, Pure Eclipse opens his box so much. I don't know. I don't know this. You're good. I was thinking 91K. Holy shit. Like, that's around the big Rayquaza. I think he's like 120K or something like that. But that is crazy, dude. Good shit on that, man. That's awesome. I can't believe this box worked again, guys. Sheesh.
This 57 feedback bidder bidding on these cards. Same thing with the sale for $495. If you take a look at the bid history, yet again, we have the top bidder having a 6 feedback, while the rest of them are that devious 57. Very, very shady to me. And once again, the same thing goes for this sale of about $470. We look at the feedback and we are seeing a lot of the same bidders with either 0 feedback or 57 feedback. Whereas if we look at the sales closer to $400, like this sale of $402, the bid history is not nearly as shady as the ones that are closer to $500. Now, it's also worth noting that you can pick this card up right now as a buy it now for about $390, which makes more sense to me, seeing the buy it now price being at the current like auction ending price. It doesn't make much sense for you to buy a card for $500 when you can buy it now for $389, right? And we've also noticed a shift in the sealed product for this card, aka the
I just sold my Hidden
Trainer
Fates
box.
too. I sold it to the Poke
This
Grannies.
card out of a few months ago was selling for around $271.
I sold it for like $270 is what I sold it to.
However, this Elite Trainer box has most recently been selling for around $390. Here's a sale for $400.
Damn.
Another sale for $405.
I just did $250
Here we have
for
a
him.
lot of
Or
four of them
$250
that
to
sold for
$270, somewhere around there.
$1,670, so just a little bit over $400 per ETB.
That's
And
crazy.
if you take a look at the raw card prices, they've been selling anywhere between $91 to $150, probably based on condition, but it's been a very consistent price range for these raw copies. So
Yeah,
if
that
you
is
ask
true.
me,
They
I
probably
do
went to the people who are
believe
going to open
that
it. I think they did
the
open it.
PSA 10 copy of this card is currently holding as a market value of around $400. I've been seeing so many sales from so many.
Honestly, it's a slept-on card and an undervalued card in the first place. There's almost 21,000 Lumbrions.
Seeing for 500.
Because if you look at the PSA pop report, let's do that real quick. If you look at PSA's pop report, let's see. If we go to TCG cards. $2021. Oh, wait. It's a pop report. And then, let's see. Umbreon VMAX. 2021 EV Heroes. Let's see. Evolving Skies. 2021 Evolving Skies. So if you go to Evolving Skies, if you try to find the English one. So Umbreon VMAX right here. There are... Wait. Umbreon VMAX shop. Skies one, because there's a lot more than 4,000 PSA 10s.
And maybe Toxic Hornet won the giveaway.
Umbreon VMAX. Full Art Spanish. Is this even Evolving Skies? Or are we in EV Heroes? 2021 Sword and Shield Evolving Skies. There's no way. There's so many more PSA 10s than that. I just watched the videos. There's like 18,000 or something like that before. This isn't the Umbreon VMAX, chat, is it? Number 95? No. It's definitely not number 95. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? It says there's only 3,000 PSA 10s. That's a fucking bold-faced lie. Oops, I fucked that up. Umbreon Alt PSA 10. That's Korean. Chinese. There we go. Bam. Okay. So we look up the cert. We'll copy that cert. That's going to be 11. Oh, of course, I can't see it. PSA cert lookup, cert verification. Cert number is going to be 119471591. Search. Who knows, chat? I could be wrong on this. I could have sworn there was a fucking... Yeah, there we go. 17,000. So I was a little off. I thought it was 18,000. There's 17,326 PSA 10 Umbreons, and it's still a $3,000+ card. PSA 10 population report is 17,000. But that's still a $3,000 card. So why is the stained glass birds at $24,000 impossible at $400? $400 isn't out of the question. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And in my opinion, the Umbreon VMAX Ulti with almost 17,000 should be like at 2,000, 2,500 at the very most. That should be its max PSA 10 value with this many PSA 10 copies. Because if you look at this, if you go to the gem report, you could probably find some sort of gem report. I don't remember how he does that or how he does it or whatever, but there's a way you can find the gem report. So I just don't remember how to find it. To see how many, like what the gem rate is for this card. It's pretty similar, right? So, I don't know. Like, with this card having almost a 20,000 pop report, and it still is like around 3,000 to 3,500 is kind of insane. But this card, 24,000, can't have a $410 price. I think that's fair. I think $400 is a good price for this
around
card.
there just don't seem quite as legit.
No.
So, yes, I'm going to say that about $400 for a PSA 10 is, as of right now, the new market price for this card. And it's worth noting that last year, spring,
I've sold a couple of them
this
at this
card
price
was
too,
selling
Chad.
as a PSA 10 for around $40.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year around this time, $40 compared to the current market, that is a 900% increase on this magnificent card. And it is a beauty, folks. This is one of the best modern cards of all time, if you ask me. But now let's shift our focus over to a completely different card. This card here is not a promo, but it's rather a set card, and it has a much lower population than the stained glass birds. It's this full art Pikachu from Celebrations in PSA 10. We have seen some monster sales of this card in auction.
Wait, Chad, isn't that Irida? Yeah, that's the.
Here's
yeah.
one for
God, how the fuck do you say that? I always forget how to say their name.
$471. Here's another one very recently that sold for $610.
It's funny. I actually still have quite a few of these. I only have a couple left. Chad, I used to give away stacks of them. I mean, you open up a Celebrations pack, you get like almost one in every single pack. I used to have stacks of these things. I thought about sending them to get graded, but if I sent them off to get graded and they came back 9s or something like that, then you're just wasting your grading fee, so. Or you guys would literally be sick of how many of those cards I had. Like I used to draw on them. Kiki used to draw on them. We used to call them fucking Kikichus. Because Kiki would draw like a character on it, like Vegeta or like Goku or Krillin, little 3 dots on his head, little space one. There's a cowboy, I think. There's all kinds. She used to make all kinds of art on these guys, and we used to give them away during streams and shit.
And I did reach out to the
God,
seller.
I've given
and the seller
away
did confirm with me
hundreds
that
and
this was a
hundreds and hundreds of them.
sale. So is $610
It's just so crazy that
the
this
new
is like a
market
thing.
price for this Pikachu? This Pikachu that
The Kikichus,
pull
yeah,
out of,
bro.
like every single Celebrations ETB. It's that.
I kind of want to go
common.
find one.
Let's
bro.
take a look. So the population of this Pikachu is drastically lower than the legendary
remember where
birds,
they would
having
be.
only 447 PSA 10 copies with a 5.46% gem mint ratio, which is really, really low for a modern card. So this
Yeah, so see, this makes sense. If you've got a card that's only a 5% gem rate, and it really doesn't have that many PSA 10s, 400 PSA 10s, that makes sense because there's such a low number of PSA 10s of this card. People like Celebrations, people like Pikachu. It's a cool remake of a classic card. This makes sense. Being $600, that's not out of question.
5.46% gem mint ratio, which is really, really low for a modern card. So this is a very, very difficult card to get in a 10, which is funny because a lot of the cards from Celebrations are pretty easy to grade. If you take a look at the Charizard Holo from Celebrations, it has 27,318 PSA 10s with a 62% gem ratio. So this one is way easier to grade than the Pikachu.
Those
And
are
it's
almost
also worth
always
noting
perfect,
that
though.
the lowest buy it now price for this Pikachu is for about $969. That's
All right,
the
chat.
lowest on eBay
I'm submitting
right
all the
now.
ones
If you
I got.
want
I
to
got
pick
I got a
one up.
lot
Much
more than
like
what I
the
just showed you
legendary
too. I'm
birds,
submitting
this
them.
card was
I
selling
have given
dirt
away
cheap
even. I
just
still
back
give these things
last
away. I put them in
fall.
my free binder all the
Here's a
time.
sale
It
for
shows.
$62.40.
I sell them for
And
$1.
it went all the way down to about $41 for a PSA 10 copy in late 2024. So what's my verdict on this card? I do believe that it has a market value as a PSA 10 of $500, simply because it is from Celebrations, so it's a 25th
she found
anniversary
some,
set,
chat.
and we had the 30th anniversary.
Chat, check this out. Boom. It's Cosmochu. It says Cosmochu. He's like wearing a little space hat. There's like little like planets and stuff, dude. Hell yeah. There's a little Cosmochu. Yeah. Krillinchu. He's got the Master Roshi logo. 100%, dude. These are so sick. Some of my favorite ones, though. This might be my favorite one. Little Vegeta Chew. He's got his little Saiyan armor on. Look at his eyebrows, bro. Look at his fucking eyebrows, dude. Oh my god, this is a W. She used to make these, the belly button, bro. Oh my god. The belly button? Yeah, these are absolutely amazing. And then the last one is Kakachu. For Kakarot, of course. Look at that hair, bro. Yeah, she used to make a lot of these for different customers and shit. Like people would just ask, like, "Hey, can Kiki make me a Kiki Chew or something?" Or like, "Hey, next order that you guys submit, we'll get a Kiki Chew," and then like we would just toss one in with it. There's quite a few of these floating around out there still. These were like probably all like PSA 10 copies too. These are all really clean, really well centered copies of the card. Yeah, this is fucking no whitening, really good centering. Can't tell on that one. Yeah, these were all really good, clean copies of the card too. Gold. I'm happy you found them so fast. Dude, she used to do those all the time. It was amazing. Oh shit.
Anniversary coming around the corner. And not only that, but it is an extremely difficult card to get as a PSA 10. Extremely low gem mint rate. So I believe that yes, the Legendary Birds as a PSA 10 for $400 is a market value for this card, as well as this Pikachu, fair, which is selling for around $600. What do you think of these two cards, folks? This market is absolutely crazy. There are so many instances of cards that were worth 10% as much just months ago compared to what they are today. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. That's all I got. I will catch you all on my next one.
Awesome video, guys. 100%. Give this guy a like and a follow for sure. This guy is like honestly incredible. Like this dude is one of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers to watch, period. Just for market info. If you're like curious to see like what's going up, what's going down, what the most expensive things are, like record prices on booster boxes, record prices on black labels, top most expensive black label cards, lots of really good shorts. This guy is incredible. Honestly, one of the best channels for Pokemon related content if you're interested in prices of cards, which me being a vendor, I definitely am. So give this guy a like and a follow for sure. Top 10 Pokemon. He's a GOAT. Go check him out.